Okay, we are back with the doll. She had time to dry. Her skin color is looking much better, though we still have this dark spot on the end of the nose. I'm starting to think, after I even tried rubbing it with a dry sponge while she was dry, this didn't do anything. So we're just going for it. You know, for all those that can say, oh my god, don't do it. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because, you know what, I'll just buy a new head if I have to. A head that I'm going to have to wig and put eyes in anyway, which I have those two things. So I guess if you're going to part them out and you just have to have an empty head, then you can get an empty head. It's alright. We'll just hope she still looks like Josephine. Or as much as my kid says she looks like Josephine anyway. So we have it. More boiling water into the doll. This one actually is not as hot. Well, maybe it is, but this blemish on the side of her cheek looks a little like a bruise, which that's not great. Hopefully that can be cleared up. I do think if I use a matte finished paint, it will work. Let's just see if I have any baking soda in the cupboard. And no, I'm not going to view my cupboard on video because, yeah, no. Spice cupboard, not so great. Okay, we do have baking soda. Good. So, baking soda open. It is open. Okay. Not 100% sure how to do the baking soda treatment, but we're going to try. We're going to give this a go. I'm going to put the baking soda directly on her nose and then rub it. Actually, I'll try the cheek first because it looks like the nose might be a little hard to get it to stay on. Least of my worries is baking soda, right? So, there we go. We have baking soda. Baking soda. Let's hope Arm & Hammer doesn't get mad at me for showing off their baking soda. Doesn't really matter what brand. I mean, baking soda is baking soda for this anyway. We won't talk about my cooking skills. They're not so bad. My kid likes them, so it's all good, right? Alright, this is definitely messy. I'm pressing a little harder. Maybe the grit from the baking soda will help. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even sure if I'm doing it correctly, but we hope, right? I mean, there's always a chance that maybe some simple water and baking soda could fix something. It fixes other things. Or maybe I should get the vinegar out. Baking soda boil her like that. But without boiling water, we'll just use baking soda and vinegar and see what happens. But alright, yes. Yes, I just dumped that on her nose, and I was trying to do it with two hands because I didn't really open the box. So, and I don't know if we should use a paste and leave it on there. We'll try just scrubbing with it right now. Ouch! Do not put your hands in hot water. It's one of the mistakes you make when you're kind of trying to fix something on the fly. And see, if you put it in the shadow, you can see the between the light and the reflection in the oven with my camera, it's not the greatest. It really washes out the color, but if I put my hand in the way, you can see that spot on her nose that I'm trying to clean. And I'm sure there's other dolls out there that have this problem. We have some other dolls that it's not as bad. So if I can fix this one, then there's a lot of hope for the other dolls. And they're not all American Girl dolls. You know, some are Barbie and their skin's a lot. Their faces are not as dense as the vinyl that these dolls are made out of, certainly. And I've never done more than toss one of those in the tubs, so we'll see what happens. So far, nothing's really happening. I do believe I was able to successfully scrub off some of the lip color, not meaning to. So we'll have to videotape when I go and try to fix that little mess that I made. So we're gonna dip her. Yes, this is still really hot. The spoon can help. And just see if that will rinse off the doll's face. This is the strangest project I've ever done. Taking out the eyes was weird. I should have videotaped with my comments because that was definitely not what you would expect. Well, maybe the baking soda helped, though. I'm putting my... Okay, no hand. Hand in the way to block the light. It's definitely better than when I started. The whole doll is better than when I started. So, alright, this video is a little short, maybe a little long, maybe people are getting a great laugh at me attempting to fix this doll. Whatever works, right? And we'll see what happens. But it's looking better than it did, and that is the most important thing. I think I've probably worn out this sponge. It's pretty full of dirt, and who knows. But it's looking better. Better than it did, and yeah, light, no light. See the lips? Lips are blank. My fault. Probably completely my fault. I did look at the first video, and I'd say, yeah, it's definitely my fault. But that's okay. That's better than strange dark marks on noses. Or blemishes on cheeks that look like bruises. So I don't want my little girl to say, "Oh, Mom, you got a bruise on her face." We don't need her running around saying Dolly Boo Boo or something like that. Who knows? But my intent is to make this doll beautiful. And hopefully it works. It's strange having a doll's head in your hand. So, alright, I gotta let her face soak, and when these videos go up, maybe somebody has some great advice. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Already know. Just buy another one. Well, we're trying to fix it. Let me see if I can pull this off. It's definitely not my job, but as my mommy job, it is definitely, I'll do this for my child to fix her doll that she loves. And hopefully, as she likes to say, I'm Mommy Christmas Elf. She says, my career should be an elf in Santa's workshop. And I would be fantastic at it, she says. I feel like all I do is fix toys. As parents, we become the fixers of toys. Because sometimes that's what you gotta do. Though, it sounds like a cool job. Hot chocolate, cookies, toys all day. Might get boring after a while. I don't know. But it could be a lot of fun too. Who knows? Okay. I will let her soak and try again later.